Now, this is according to reports that have started coming in after US futures markets opened after the turbulent weekend. Dow futures tanked by 500 points just after the opening bell, and this was compounded by Brent crude prices surging by nearly 13%, which happened after Asian trade opened on Monday following the US and Israeli strikes in Iran and the resulting instability in West Asia. Iran's IRGC has claimed at least 3 attacks on ships near the Strait of Hormuz so far. Reports also suggest that dozens of ships have been stranded in the Persian Gulf. Danish shipping giant has also halted passage through both the Strait of Hormuz and the Suez Canal for safety reasons. 20% of the world's oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz, so significant developments that are coming in. In fact, oil prices that have only been surging in early trade, Brent crude that has crossed $80 per barrel. Let's go across quickly to Susan again. Susan, these are developments volatile, of course, as we understand that Brent crude has risen. It is trading above 13%. Talk to us about how the markets could react in the next few hours, and also the oil prices, which we are seeing surge by almost 13%.
Yeah, there was no doubt that this attack, this operation was going to have an effect on the oil markets. Markets are going to open tomorrow here in the United States, first on the East Coast, early morning. And, you know, Wall Street is definitely expected to react. President Trump earlier, when he talked to some local reporters, said that he was not concerned ultimately about oil prices and the economic impact of these attacks. We'll wait and see how that pans out tomorrow, which is Monday. But there is that cause of concern that if there's so much turbulence, then the United States might have to change its strategy. But as for now, it appears that the administration says that we have to do what we have to do, even if it does affect the markets short term. They're willing to take that risk.
Susan, just a quick follow-up question before we let you go. Talk to us about the statements that have been coming in from the CENTCOM also, particularly with respect to the damage that's been done when it comes to the stealth bombers that have been used. US claiming that IRGC headquarters has been dismantled, and several of the Iranian leaders who've been killed in these strikes.
Yes, we have been getting those reports, and the kind of military equipment that the United States had used, some drones for the first time, of course, Tomahawks as well. The latest that we have is regarding those attacks on IRGC headquarters, where the president alluded to that again in another interview. He said that the headquarters have completely been dismantled, and that was the cause for him to come out and say that this is the time for the forces, for the security forces to come and disarm and disavow the regime. We've seen videos. We still don't know the exact casualty and the amount of damage, but according to U.S. sources and according to CENTCOM, that main headquarters has been dismantled. Of course, earlier we also heard that the Iranian Navy base has also been dismantled in attack as well, and a number of Iranian ships sinking right now as a result of this war.
All right, Susan, thank you for the moment. We will keep coming back to you to track more updates.